The world got to know Richard Gadd in 2024 when he created and starred in Baby Reindeer, the thrilling series that smashed Netflix records and swept award season.
In his new project, Half Man, Richard plays a violent and unstable ex-con who reunites with his stepbrother, both thinking the other one ruined their lives. Let's take a look.
You know what she used to call you? King Rat. You know why? Because you act like royalty. But you belong in the gutter. You're a gutter rat who looks in a mirror and sees a king.
Let's go.
We were saying we feel like you're going to sweep award season again.
Oh, that's very kind.
Expectations nice and high for you.
Even though we said earlier, low expectations equals a happy life.
Yeah.
There was a serious physical transformation for this role. Talk about what you had to do to get into, before and after.
Yeah, well, I knew in order to get people to buy me as Ruben Pallister, I haven't come from Donnie Dunn, this kind of thin, neurotic sort of comedian who overthought everything and made all the wrong decisions, to somebody who didn't care about anyone, who was violent, impulsively violent and sort of aggressive. I knew I needed to change almost everything about myself in order to do it. So I worked out constantly. I had a personal trainer, I had a nutritionist, I had this company make meals for me to the calorie count that was required. And I worked out about 6 days a week, sometimes twice a day. And it was so much. It was so much.
And what about the beard? Because there was a beard there that
the beard
looks like...
and the haircut.
Yeah, how comfortable was it?
Well, I never knew I could grow a beard so badly until I tried it. But that was one of the worst parts of it. I mean, the weight training was tough, but the beard and living with that beard was one of the worst parts of it. And I remember when we finished filming, we had 1 day of pickup, so I had to keep it for about another 6 months after filming.
That living with it, even though you're like counting the minutes. But that was a good TikTok reveal, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
You did the beard to no beard.
Oh, yes.
That's how you do it at home if you're TikToking. This man knows.
Yeah, no, I had to shed it all. I felt like about 10 years younger.
Yeah, I bet.
Baby Reindeer was such a hit, as we said earlier. What has it been like to kind of be in something like that?
Pops off.
Yeah, and come out on the other side.
Yeah, it was 0 to 100 very, very quick. Like the show came out on Thursday. I think it was April the 11th, 2024. And by Sunday, I felt like I couldn't really go anywhere. I remember leaving the flat. I jumped on a line bike, one of those electric bikes in London. And people were just swarming me on this line bike. And then I cycled into town and people were shouting at me at traffic lights. And, you know, Baby Reindeer, is that you? Because that's a line that Martha says in the show. So people always go, Baby Reindeer, is that you? Everywhere I go. And it's funny, I was even up the Eiffel Tower yesterday for Father's Day. Took my dad up the Eiffel Tower.
That's great.
And up the top of the Eiffel Tower, I was getting recognised still from...
Oh, wow. Jeez.
So it's crazy ubiquitous, and yeah, I'm very proud of it, but it's I couldn't believe the scale of it.
Yeah, and it did take you to every award show where you won everything deservedly, and I heard you had a memorable run-in with a hero of yours, Steve Martin.
Yes,
who's a hero of everyone.
Yes.
What was that like?
Well, I love Steve Martin, and I grew up, I'm just not only enjoying his work, but I loved his autobiography. I remember that
yeah, me too.
And it gave me so much hope, because he was an alternative comedian, and I was an alternative comedian, and he went on to sell out stadiums, become this huge commercial entity, and it made me think it was possible. So I saw him at the Emmys, and I thought, I've got to go up to him, but I kept bottling it. I kept saying he doesn't want to chat to me. But then when I won the first Emmy, I thought maybe this is a way in.
You're like, when I'm holding this, it's kind of like a hall pass.
Yes.
I can go anywhere I want.
Armor.
Yeah, exactly. So I tapped him on the shoulder. I said, hey, can I get a photo? And he said, only if I can get one too.
That must have been amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. And so that was one of those surreal moments where I realised the show had taken on this quite epic scale.
You just said, I mean, you're a comedian, but Half Man is actually intense.
Oh, yeah.
Baby Reindeer was intense.
Yes.
Talk about what Half Man's about. I know it's about male rage, repression.
Yeah, exactly. It's about male rage, repression, violence. I thought it would be interesting to take two men who are kind of quite broken in their adulthood. You meet them in a very sort of scary, very odd place at the very start of the series, and then you flash back to their childhood and you see all this learned behaviour and prejudices that they soak up that go on to kind of corrupt them in later life. It's an exploration of these learned behaviours we develop in our childhood that go on to kind of cause these kind of destructive behaviours in later life. So it's basically an exploration of male violence. violence and rage.
Will you do comedy? I mean, that's not comedy. Will you do more comedy? Are you like desperate for
You're
comedy?
such a light guy.
Yes.
I mean, like, it does seem like I want to see the comedy project from
exactly.
you too.
Well, comedy is always in me. I owe comedy everything, because comedy's how I got into television in the first place. I really wanted to do like a socially realist, very like sort of like piece exploring like the kind of depths of humanity, like in a lot of ways. But comedy will never, it will always be an itch that I'll need to scratch. So watch this space.
Yeah, there we go. We're watching the space.
You're also a big football fan, Scottish football fan, right?
Yeah, massive.
They're in the World Cup for the first time in a bit.
Oh yeah, 28 years.
It's a big deal.
Have you been watching?
I've been to every match so far live.
Oh, here we go.
And I actually brought the match ball out for the first Scotland World Cup match in 28
Oh my
years.
God.
Oh my God.
And I think that might actually be the best moment I've ever
That's
had in
the
my
peak
life.
right there.
It really is. It's all
These
downhill.
can just, whatever, we don't need them.
It was unbelievable, and I remember like taking the ball out, like shaking, being like, "This is unbelievable." I couldn't believe it was happening. I still don't believe it happened in a lot of ways, but it's been 28 years. The fans have been amazing. They've given such good account of themselves in Boston and in Rhode Island and all these places, and I'm very proud to be part of a supportive group of football fans that make such a positive impact on the world in the way that Scotland do.
Are you going to go to every game?
Yeah, I'm going to Miami tomorrow to see the Brazil game.
Oh,
so.
you are
Amazing.
going around
Committed.
hitting the trail.
Committed.
I respect it.
Thank you so much, Richard.
you.
All 6 episodes of Half Man are streaming now on HBO Max.
Yep.
You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.